Hi, my name is Sean Fournier, Product Specialist for Dryling. And today, we are going to be talking about the dryspin online expert system. The dryspin expert system is a one-stop shop for you to configure your lead screw applications and get real-time lifecycle calculations, CAD files, and even pricing. This all can be found on igus.com. Let's hop right in. Here on screen, you'll be greeted with the Select Versions page, the first page of the configurator. From here, what we typically recommend is refreshing the configuration, making sure that the cache is clear and that you're starting from a blank slate. Additionally, whether you're comfortable with a metric or imperial system, you can actually filter which one you would like to use from the system of units here. From there, the first thing we typically look at is what type of lead screw nut design will you be using. We have everything from some anti-backlash designs, spanner flats, heavy duty, all the way to the flange variety. Today we're going to be looking at a standard flange design, as it is the most common that we typically see our customers use. Beyond that, we have the screw thread options. You can choose from trapezoidal, metric, and dryspin. Today we're going to be looking at dryspin, specifically igus's patented thread geometry. From there you can also select self-locking. Since this is a high helix thread design, we won't have any options for that. And then from there we have threads in millimeters and thread sizes. You can choose from any pitch and diameter selection that igus has for the selected geometry. Today we're going to filter through all of them to see sort of all the different results for every different screw geometry that we have. From there you can select lead screw material, stainless steel, aluminum, carbon steel. We'll look at stainless steel. In addition to that, we have nut material, a wide selection of different ones for us to choose from. Today I'll stick with all. From here, this is where we start looking at some of the specific application requirements, where you can sort of take your very specific needs and run them through our system and get lifecycle. So from here, we'll look at environmental conditions. Maybe you have a very wet environment where we want to make sure that there's minimal moisture absorption, high temperatures, or even FDA requirements, and even chemicals as well. We can sort through and see which ones would give the best life cycle. From there, we're looking at lead screw supports. This is how the screw is mounted within the end block or pillow block. We have loose, tight, and tight free. Tight is typically what we recommend, as this would be a system that has ball bearings and clamps on either end to really support that screw and prevent excessive whipping or motion when turning. From here, we'd be looking at the very specific load, speed, and application details and running characteristics of your application. The very most important thing that we would look at here is axial force, so the force that it is taking to move the object. For this application, we'll say 100 newtons. Additionally, we have stroke length, and stroke length is a term that we often use internally here to determine how far is this nut going to be traveling, how far does it need to move. This will help us determine how long your application will last. From there, we have feed rate, and this is essentially just the speed of the application. We typically measure it in meters per minute, so for this application, let's just keep it simple, 1 meter per minute. And finally, we have duty cycle, and duty cycle is essentially just how long is it running within a given hour. Is it running 50% of the time, 25% of the time? And that'll really help us sort of hone in how long this will last. So for this application, we'll say 25%. And then finally, we have our results page, where we are getting the real-time life cycle calculators. How long is this going to last? In addition to that, we have things like required torque to move the application, whether there be any noise development, and then finally the size and material that we have. Obviously, you see we have a number of different options here within the dryspin catalog and different nut materials, whether R, J, and even some food grade materials as well. And for this one, say we were happy with this top option at 16 million strokes. This will last for a very long time. What we could do is select that and look a little closer at what the exact parts we're looking at. It's provide you with a part number, a lead screw part number, dimensions, material, pitch, and as well as any other information that you may need to fit your specific needs. You can take this and put it all into one PDF as well to have all that information in a separate document for you to save. You can even save these configuration files for you to look at later if you want to compare and re-examine the results that you had. And all of these service-like calculations are backed by our state-of-the-art testing facility in Germany, which has rigorously tested these 24/7 to give the most accurate information possible for you to use. From here, you have pricing. You can download CAD file, request a free sample, view in the catalog. You have a couple of different options. Most importantly, you can download this as a PDF. Overall, this is one of our most consistent, accurate, and useful expert systems. Very easy to use. To try this expert system yourself, you can find it at igus.com or click the link below. For any questions and concerns about pricing, lead time, or technical questions, feel free to give us a call or an email directly. Thank you for watching. See you next time.